Hey there, how you doing? This is Mantis. Be Geniusen Stuff. I'm gonna genius zombies and vampires today, because some of y'all, you don't know any of this, but I know. I look like I'm like 20 years old, and I act like I'm like 4 years old, but actually I'm almost 50. And way back in like the 70s and the 80s, I was actually smart. And I used to be a movie and television consultant. And basically what I did was I helped make TV better. Because, you know, TV really went into the dumper in the 70s. It just got really dumb. Movies, I mean, by 1980, literally they wanted to stop making theatrical release pictures because they thought nobody was going to the movies anymore. There was never going to be, they were down to like 6 major movies a year or something per studio. And, you know, that one, you know, G-rated movie a year that came out. Anyways, I used to advise on stuff. And as I was doing my morning contemplation, yeah, we'll call it that, and I'm watching, you know, Z Nation now, and I've watched The Walking Dead, and I've been watching zombie and vampire movies basically since I was like 3. I had a very, very upsetting childhood. But anyways, the point being, zombies make absolutely no sense, no matter how they've tried to rewrite the facts of how a zombie coming out, just comes out of the grave because it's Halloween, or Dia de los Muertos, or whatever you know, or the voodoo zombie that you just reanimated, you know, like Lazarus thing, and woo, jazz fingers. And then there's the other, you know, and then, you know, nothing about a zombie makes sense. First of all, they have a hunger. You can literally remove their intestines. They have a hunger. They can't digest food, but they have a hunger. They deteriorate. They disintegrate. They decompose. But they never decompose. They become mangled and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, even when they're just skeletons. If you haven't pierced their brain, which has decomposed, but even the brain can decompose and it doesn't stop the zombie. But if you put a finger in his eye and tickle his brain, it'll kill the zombie. And that makes no sense. Okay, a zombie can bite through your skull of a living person. But 2 seconds later, you slap him in the face and the jaw falls off. And his teeth are falling out. You know, you put a screwdriver in his mouth and you go like that. And he's like, wait a minute, where are you at? You go like that. You know how to go like that. And his teeth just come up, but they can bite through a skull. That makes no sense. And now you got zombies that can run because they're fresh. Hey, I can't run and I'm alive. Okay, and then, okay, now vampires are another story. Now, vampires are dead, but undead, eternal, soulless, but their chests move when they breathe because, of course, they're played by humans. Their hearts don't beat, but they have red blood. You can't have red blood unless your heart is beating and you can breathe. Because red blood is oxygenated blood and dead blood is like black, which that sort of makes sense. But how do they heal? It's just like, I mean, the only logical thing, mixing quasi-science, is a vampire is like cryogenically suspended Or, yeah, but without the cryo part. They're like suspended animation. In the moment they died, but they didn't die because, yeah, and they're not frozen in that time space because they're alive, but they're not. Yeah. Doesn't make sense. And also this whole making love thing, once again, you sort of need blood pressure to, just doesn't make sense. Anyways, I'm going to keep trying to figure this stuff out, but as far as I can figure out, I mean, werewolves make sense. Most superheroes make more sense than zombies or vampires. They are just like, suspending belief. You have to suspend disbelief. You have to suspend any cognitive functions whatsoever. Maybe I'm too smart to figure this one out. Anyways, I'm going to go sign up for the Republican Party, and maybe then I can figure this out. Have a good one. See you next time. Ow!